Hello, everybody. I would like to issue you a challenge today, and I'm calling that challenge the Glenn Beck Challenge. And the reason that I think this issue is important is because so many people, when I talk to them about politics, they say, you know who I really like? You know who's got some good ideas? Is that Glenn Beck. And that Glenn Beck does have some good ideas, but he also mixes in some bad ideas. And if you've watched this channel for a while, I'm very critical of him. And the reason for that is that while he does make some points that strike a chord with people that are constitutionalists and are in favor of the people's rights and small government, when it comes down to it, he holds some views that are so anti the principles that the Constitution is for that you can't be for personal liberties and also be for the things that he subscribes to. Just a couple of quick examples. He's come out in favor of a national 2.5 value-added tax to pay down the national debt. Now, that's not instead of all the other taxes we have, that's in addition to them. So he's proposing more taxes. He is in favor of continuing the wars. At the time, he was in favor of the banker bailouts. In fact, this is not a direct quote, but I'm paraphrasing. He said, "We're not doing enough. The bailout is not enough to save the banks." And then later he comes out and says, oh, we shouldn't have bailed out the banks. So I think there's more to Glenn Beck than meets the eye. I'm sure there's more to Glenn Beck than meets the eye. And it's so deceitful that people are fooled easily by him. Many people. People that see what Barack Obama does and what the mainstream Republicans do, and they think, this Glenn Beck, he's a little different. He strikes a lot of good chords with me. He's my man. But he's not your man. And here is how I'm going to show you that he's not your man with the Glenn Beck Challenge. So I have two clips. And actually these clips both revolve around Deborah Medina, who I think is great. She is running for governor in Texas. She has surged in the polls. She was at 4% a few weeks ago. Now she's over 20% because she really strikes a chord with people and she has great ideas. Now, whether you like Beck or her is up to you to decide. I'm going to put two clips on here. One is her in the Texas debates, and one is Glenn Beck interviewing her. You've seen a lot of Glenn Beck in other places. You can look for all sorts of stuff about him. But just listen to her and listen to how Glenn Beck treats her and what kind of stuff he asks her, and Glenn Beck doesn't like her. So they're obviously at odds here, and I think it is quite telling of Glenn Beck's overall ideas and the way he thinks, just the way he acts in this interview. So watch this and let me know what you think. And if you know other people that are Glenn Beck supporters and swear by him, or just like him and don't really know about anything else, don't know why they might not like him, please send them this video or other videos or the clips or anything else that clues them in, because people in Texas are starting to get clued in, and enough of them are starting to get clued in where Deborah Medina has a chance. And if she has a chance, the whole nation might have a chance, and that would just be great. So anything you can do to help that will be amazing, because there's a chance. I am very hopeful with this. This election in Texas is making me extremely hopeful for the entire nation, because, like I said, only a few weeks ago, Deborah Medina had 4% in the polls, and she just killed at the debates. She's really, really just ringing true to people, and that's what needs to happen in the rest of the nation in 2012, in 2010. It's probably too late to get a lot of candidates like her in 2010, but in 2012, these are the kind of people that really will strike a chord with people. And people like Glenn Beck don't want that to happen for whatever reason. So thank you, everyone, for the support. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day, and keep up the great work.